the shop working on the trailer here, building this little rack here, and I have an idea of what we're doing. But pretty much these bars right here are already here, and the guy gave me this metal also because he was going to do kind of the same deal with it. So I put these in. I'm going to drill a hole, another hole, match it up where it's got to go, but I'm just kind of getting an idea of where I want them right now. So we're going to go ahead and weld these tabs on to all 4 of these poles that go up there, and bolt these racks down, and then we should be able to put the tent on top today, which is sweet. So that was like the major thing I wanted to get done, was just the tent. And I've been charging the batteries on the trailer here. Here's the little panel for all the switches, battery. Oh, maybe the batteries are shot, but it was working earlier. I got to go through all the wiring on this thing and check out the batteries and see if they're even good. But yeah, that's where we're at with the trailer right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get these things welded up in there, and I'll probably see you guys when I'm just about to put the tent on top. Done here for today. I'm just gonna pack up. I rolled it in the garage, but here you can kind of see the rack, how it's gonna be. And I think it came out really good. It's solid as heck. And that's gonna be what I'm done doing today. I'm not gonna put the tent on yet. Tomorrow we'll throw the tent on, all that good stuff, start loading it up and seeing exactly what we want to do with it. And I'll show you guys a little bit more of what we have going on tomorrow. But today I'm closing it up, so let's come back tomorrow. Hello, and we're back here today. It's the next morning. We're gonna get cranking on this trailer again today. Hopefully today we're gonna mount up the rooftop tent and hook it up to the Jeep and see how it looks and feels. That's like the major thing I wanted to get done this weekend. And also we got to figure out the situation with the batteries. So I'm just going to kind of play it by ear as we're going with it. I'll figure out things we need to do. So first thing I want to do though is finish up welding this thing. The guy before me, he kind of started welding and kind of did like a half-assed job of doing it. Like he put a couple tacks everywhere where I need some good welds at. Just like the fenders here, and these poles that are gonna hold my tent up, the ones I bolted into yesterday, they're not finished welding, so I'd feel better if they're done welding. And yeah, let's get started on that first, and then we can mount the tent up. Okay, all right, I'm pretty sure I got all the welding done for today, I think at least. And I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of what's going on right here. So I'll show you guys the welds here in a little bit. But while I'm talking here, I'll show you guys the welds. So over here on the fender right here, this is where I want to cook at. And so I made everything real nice and flat here, no seams or anything can fall out. It's big enough already I can fit the grill on. Pop up that picture right now. And right here about is where I want to throw my propane tank and all that good stuff, so I can just hook it right up to this. So much cheaper buying or refilling a propane, you know, like one of those 5-gallon things than buying those little bottles every time. It's so expensive for those things. So yeah, pretty much I got the welds going on there, just a little bit of reinforcement. And I'll show you guys what the other side looks like compared to that I haven't welded yet or haven't grounded off yet, what the fenders look like. But I'm going to keep those welds up along the poles there because I think they look good. I think I did a good job on those. But yeah, so I'm going to keep continuing to grind, and then I got to do some work to the tent there to make it work. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about that when I get there so you guys can understand better. All right, here I am with the tent, and I'm gonna go to the side here. If you can imagine it, the tent's sitting like that right now, but it opens up towards the ground, so like this part folds over like that, and that's the way I want it to go up on the racks, to fold off to the back. So over here, as you can see, I did last time, I got to turn these. I've got to turn these bars here so that they're straight up and down and not sideways. I was able to get by last time on my roof rack because it had adjustable bars, but this one I won't be able to. So I'll have to turn them up so they're straight up and down, and also have to cut the ends off of them a little bit because yeah, this way is a little bit shorter than this way, the whole tent. So when I first take them off, I did mark them already from last time I was going to do this, and I just decided to do it like that so I wouldn't have to cut anything, but this time I'm going to have to cut them. No big deal. Yeah. All right, so we put the tent up there, and first time putting it up there so far, and I think it looks great. It's pretty much right there where I need it to be so that these boxes can open up. Had a bunch of tools up there. No problem at all. This box can open up. I can still get to all this here. And yeah, I mean, it looks great. It's gonna open up towards the back here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just bolt it on the tent. I got all the brackets here. I think I'm missing one, but we can probably make something work. And after that, we're gonna have to bring the awning over and mount the awning up somewhere also. I'm super happy how this turned out. I think it's good, it's solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and bolt that down, and then we'll bring the awning over. We'll bolt that down, bring it back in the shop because it's hot as heck out here, and then bring the awning over and figure out something for that. But yeah, that looks great. That's gonna be sweet to take out. It's a little tall, like it's taller than the Jeep, but I mean, whatever. We're finally getting some rain. I love it. It's cooled off so much. It's great. So here's what the tent looks like still. Just bolted it up now. I'm gonna wheel it inside since it's raining, but it feels so good out here. I love it. All right, first time I'm gonna be opening it on the stand here. Hopefully it clears that rack I have up there with this overhang thing. Let's see. Nice. Nice. So it's on the second adjustment on the ladder, which is pretty much exactly where it was at on my Jeep. So it's pretty much the same exact height. I would have liked it to be a little bit lower, but I still wanted to access these boxes, so it'll be fine. I am going to throw the old rack back onto the Jeep over there in a little while once it stops raining. But yeah, this is sweet. The trailer with the tent on it. What more can you ask for? And water and solar. Sweet. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it a day today. Yeah, I got the major part done, which was the tent. And I was having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how I was gonna mount my awning onto this thing. And I could just straight up bolt it just like that, just right on there, and that'd be really easy, which I'll probably end up doing. But I wanted it to kind of, while I'm driving, it slid forward so I wouldn't hang out too far from the back. And then when I got to somewhere, I can like slide it back so it's like level with the tent, and I can have like a little bit more shade. But I don't think that's probably not going to happen unless I think of some good ideas tonight. But also, I took the batteries out here, and these are the batteries that are in them. The tags on them say they're from 2012, and I think they're shot. but they are really good batteries. They're Optima, like red top, so I'm charging them up and seeing if they are good or not. Seeing if I can save them, but if not, I'll have to buy some new batteries. But when I did have the batteries in the trailer and I had the charger on them while they were hooked up to everything worked on it, so I know everything's done right, so which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day today. I'm pretty tired already. Go home, get some sleep and rest and food. Yep. That's gonna be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, which is Saturday. It's only Saturday tomorrow, that's crazy. Happy 4th of July, guys. Today is 4th of July. It's a Saturday today, so that's great. I'm back here today at the shop, going to work on the trailer here. Get a few more things done today that I would like to get done this weekend. Just in my head and thinking about it. A few things I want to get done is I want to mount this awning up to the trailer today. I want to have that mounted up. And I want to have the jack stands on the back of it so I can level the trailer when I'm parked. And also up here in the front, I'm gonna build a little bracket so that this solar panel can sit on and have no problem sitting on it. Those are like the major things. Everything else is pretty much just like comfort kind of things, you know, for the trailer. Just little touch-ups. Like I want to paint it also. We probably won't get to that today unless we have time. And yeah. So let's get to it. First off, I'm gonna build this little bracket for the solar panel. All right, I switched, hold on. All right, I switched the hoses around on the pump down there. And then I hooked up a battery source or a power source to the cables down there. Now let's see if it pumps water. Maybe not. Alright, so no water's coming out. Interesting. Maybe we should go down there and take off both the hoses and see which side's sucking in. Maybe the hose is just clogged up, I don't know. Alright, I figured it out. This right here is the port that goes into the tank. And look how clogged up that is right there. You can kind of see it. But it's all clogged up. I'm going to see if I can't... No, this is for an air fitting. This is for an air fitting. I'm going to get something different. But the tank's draining right now. I'm sure that water is pretty gross. Once the tank drains, I'm going to blow out the whole tank and then make sure it's real clean. But this right here is for an air chuck kind of deal. That's what was plugged in there. So we have different fittings here, I think. I'm going to throw one in there. But yeah, this thing was plugged up. Right here, actually. Yeah, I'll throw that in there. Alright, we figured it out. It was just dirty in there, so now works perfect. And all we gotta do now is just hook up a hose to it with the shower head, and we got running water right there. That's perfect. Whenever we go somewhere, we have water always now. It was awesome, and it works just right up here. Whenever I want it, that's off, and the switches. And then whenever I want it, just turn it right on. Perfect, plenty of pressure too, just like a garden hose. Right there. Sweet, got that figured out. All right, I've been getting to work here. It's getting hot out, so I'm kind of just like doing my own thing and knocking them out, and not recording too much today. But I'll show you what I've got going on so far. So there's the trailer with the awning and the tent all folded up. And then on the front there, I have the solar bolted down. Should be fine for now at least. I'll probably get a different solar panel that actually fits on that box later. But yeah, that's down. The awning's up there. It's pretty secure, that's not going anywhere. And then on my Jeep there, I put the rack back on. Let me give you a view of the whole thing here. Right there. Let me go up in front actually. Give you a little front view and a side view. But yeah, I think it looks really sweet. So really what I have left to do today, well, yeah, I guess today is I gotta, where's it at actually? It's right here somewhere. Hold on one second. So I only have one of these right now. I gotta get another one. This one was just laying around here at the shop. But I have to build a bracket so that this thing can sit up on, either right there or I don't know exactly where yet, maybe right there. I might do it there. So that, and the purpose of that is so that when I'm parked and I want to unhook the Jeep or whatever, I can get the whole trailer level with the one in the front and the two in the back. So I can get the whole trailer level. And also if I have the Jeep unhooked, it's not going to go anywhere on me because I could pretty much lift the whole trailer off the ground with those jacks. And it'll be real sturdy. You know, sometimes sleeping on the tent on top of the Jeep at nighttime, the whole Jeep would kind of like move around because the suspension's so soft when you like twist and turn. With that, I'll have no problems with it at all. Got really dark. Now I'm really bright. Yes, I'm just gonna build a couple brackets on both sides there to hold a couple of jacks on. I'll make them detach. I can throw them in one of those boxes, and whenever I need them, I can just pull them right out, and yeah. And also, I need to get 2 new batteries because those Optima batteries that were on there before, they were complete garbage. They were from 2012, so yeah, I need 2 new batteries. I'll get that eventually, but for now, I just wanted to get the big things out of the way, like the welding stuff and fabrication of the build, you know. But I'm thinking it looks really good. I had a really good solid platform to start with, so I'm happy I had that. And today's only Saturday, so maybe if we get this done today with the jacks, I might go out and use it later. I don't have it registered yet, but the guy I got it from had a permanent plate for it. He bought a permanent plate for it, so maybe I can just get by using that today, but I know that's illegal. But if I do get pulled over or whatever, for whatever reason, oh, you know what? I gotta get lights. I gotta get new tail lights. I wanna put some LEDs on it. All right, I just threw new lights on the trailer here because the old ones were just some generic trailer brake lights. I don't know, they weren't LED. So I put LEDs on them. I like how the LEDs look. And eventually I want to change my Jeep tail lights to LED, but I just haven't done it yet. I just went out and bought those, so that's all good. That's all hooked up and done right. All right, well, I just went out and grabbed some new lights, LEDs for the trailer here. Just hooked them up. I'm gonna see if the signals work. Let me know if they're working or not. Hopefully they do. Good enough. I thought the whole thing flashed, but I guess it's just the sides. Unless I didn't hook it up right, I don't know. They do have signals though, so I'm gonna call that good. Other than that, this thing's coming along pretty nicely. I'll at the end of this video, I'm gonna do a little open and close of the whole trailer setup and show you guys what I got going on there. But that's gonna be at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. All right, I'm gonna set you guys up here, back at the house now, do a full opening and closing of the trailer, and yeah, let's get into it. All right, sorry I didn't have the opening of the tent here. I don't know, for whatever reason it wasn't recording. So just imagine this in reverse, or watch it in reverse to see how I opened up the whole thing, but here's the closing part. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you later.